Okay, now it's recording right now.
Yeah, I know.
No,
So are you able?
it's recording. Yeah, it's recording.
Okay.
So,
Do you want to start in Spanish this time?
do you want to start in Spanish? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 Let me. Okay. Okay. Hola, San. ¿Cómo estás?
Está bien, ¿y tú?
Muy bien. Bueno, mira, hoy vamos a hablar de esta situación. Vamos a plantear un caso hipotético en donde vamos a negociar un contrato con una persona que es de Francia. Entonces, la idea es plantearnos cómo nos vamos a acercar a esa persona y qué tanto va a diferir la comunicación que tienen ellos con la comunicación que manejamos nosotros en nuestra cultura. Entonces, por ejemplo, yo creo que hay que partir del hecho de que, por ejemplo, usando el Lewis Model, tenemos que mencionar que ellos son personas que hacen parte de la categoría de Reactive Linear, porque son personas que tienden a ser directas, pero educadas. Son personas que necesitan hacer las cosas de forma meticulosa, especialmente en el caso de los negocios. Son personas serias y que se enfocan únicamente en aspectos relacionados con negocios si se está en una circunstancia como esa. Entonces hay que partir de esa base.
Sí, las personas de Francia son muy directos y muy serias y no habla mucho con like uh, la familia o los amigos, es muy uh, directo y seria.
Es cierto eso que mencionas, por eso creo que es importante tener en cuenta que, sobre todo para mi cultura, porque somos una cultura un poco más espontánea, abierta, simpática, pero eh, al menos en estos casos es importante respetar únicamente la parte de los negocios, porque a ellos no les gusta hablar de temas personales, les parece que es muy inapropiado. Entonces, si queremos captar su interés, lo ideal es que mantengamos un ambiente que sea destinado solo para este tipo de negocios, es decir, hacerlo de forma directa, como lo hemos venido mencionando.
Sí, es interesante porque en Colombia tú o eres muy reactive, sí, y en Francia y también los Estados Unidos no es o no son reactive, es muy directo y es importante porque um, es bien por ¿cómo se dice? Like el business.
En negocios,
Sí, es bien por eso.
es cierto, sí, esa categoría es muy, como muy importante tener en cuenta la de Linear Active, porque generalmente son personas que son muy, muy rigurosas, tienden a como a darle importancia a las cosas que en el momento consideran serias. Es por eso que si te sales de esa forma directa de comunicación, a lo mejor no sea lo más conveniente o lo más probable es que el negocio fracase porque no van a estar en la misma sintonía. Entonces, como cultura, tenemos que saber apropiarnos de las cualidades que definen esta otra cultura, y yo creo que ese es el primer paso, conocer la otra cultura y a partir de eso, como es un negocio, elaborar un proyecto o hablar de proyecciones basándonos en lo que a ellos les gustaría escuchar, ¿sí? Sí, porque la
Sí,
parte Reactive es más como personas más abiertas, pero ellos hacen parte de otra categoría. Entonces hay que saber diferenciar los momentos, especialmente en estos casos de negocios.
Sí,
Y bueno, creo que hay algo interesante que también podemos mencionar y es el hecho de hablar francés. No es como una camisa de fuerza, no es obligación, no tienes que hacerlo, pero si tú quieres llamar la atención o si queremos llamar la atención de este francés, lo ideal es que sepamos hablar francés o apropiarnos de ese idioma porque se van a sentir quizá en un ambiente eh, serio, apropiado, confortable, cómodo. Entonces, eso va a ayudar a que las cosas fluyan un poco más de lo que se espera.
sí, en los Estados Unidos, muchas de las personas en, um, ¿cómo se dice business otra vez?
Negocio.
Negocio, son muy serio y es importante porque es mucho dinero, uh, ¿cómo se dice? Involved,
¿Cómo se dice qué? Involved,
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 involved.
involved, involucrado.
Sí, pero no es muy diferente con Francia, um, porque yo también soy muy directo, so, so sí, no es muy diferente
Sí, y
con los Estados Unidos.
sí, la parte del dinero es, de hecho, es un tema muy importante porque los negocios necesitan dinero, mucho dinero. Y si lo pierdes, o sea, es una pérdida, obviamente, valga la redundancia. Entonces creo que hay que entender esa parte del por qué son tan serios y directos. Well, I think that we can continue in English. So what were you going to say in addition?
Um, well, yeah, I think people in America and in France as well, um, it's very similar because there's a lot of money involved. And so I think that makes them very serious and they don't really like to, I don't, not necessarily play around, but they don't like to sort of talk off topic as much about other things other than what the business is about or what they're trying to accomplish. Um, and I get that too because I also used to work in a business. Um, I worked in a couple and there are some people actually that are um, that it can be reactive. You know, you can talk about, you know, sort of whatever and you can talk about the family or, you know, friends and stuff, but usually when it's someone that you don't know, you wouldn't really do that. You would just kind of get down to the business and that's how it is and I'm kind of used to that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that we are like too friendly in all the cases, but probably we are going to tend to be like not that much in the serious aspect or not that direct because that's not how we
Yeah.
but yeah, it's gonna be hard or yeah, it's gonna be hard at first, but I know that it's just a matter of know before the French culture and then they start to like to do the things to make that person feel comfortable because the business is with that person. So I think that additionally, another thing that we can say is that, for example, if we finally decide something and we are gonna sign, a contract, it is important to before that know a lot of things about the tax system. If we are talking about a product, or maybe know about French law or receive suggestions for an expert lawyer. I mean, it's just everything meticulous. It is, we have to analyze absolutely every single detail before take a decision, which is important and takes a lot of time.
Yeah, that's important really anywhere. To make sure you know what you're signing before you sign it. Um, I know there are people, not all people in the States, but definitely there are a good amount who don't do that. They'll just sign something. And I don't know if it's like that in Colombia as well. Like every time you're giving something, do you read the whole thing and understand it before you sign it? Because I know in America, most people don't do that. They'll just sign and, well, it's kind of whatever.
Yeah, I read that before, I mean, now we are here preparing for the meeting with this French person. Before that, we should know the history of the company because that's a way to optimize time. So before do this meeting with the French guy, we should check, for example, their website just to be prepared because they actually like a lot to talk about history, to talk about future projections. So we need to be prepared in all of the aspects just to
Yeah.
optimize the time.
Yeah, it can be the same in the States because like if you don't understand what you're saying, then the other company won't take you seriously. And that's not good. Like you want the company or the business or whoever you're trying to, buy money, like get whatever from, or you want money from them. You have to know in details and important details. And if you don't know that, there's a good chance they won't take you seriously or they won't want to buy from you or, anything like that. So you do want to know what you're talking about. You want to know facts. You want to know details. And yeah, if you don't, then that's not good.
So yeah, it's gonna take several days before the negotiation to prepare everything. And well, I would like to emphasize the fact that we need to separate the social and personal part from the professional because it's not that good. If you start to talk about personal questions, or ask about topics that are not part of the atmosphere of business. So yeah, well, I think that this is superficial, but it's something that maybe we had to talk about, which is like the way we're gonna uh be physically present. I don't know. I mean, clothes must be formal, not relaxed. I mean, you need to be formal, classic, and formal. This is something that maybe is not that important because it's just like the first perception or the first image that they're gonna have. So we need to take into account that.
Yeah, in the States, people really try and make a good first impression. So even though they might get another chance to meet, with the company, they always want to make the first one the best one, sort of, um, just to sort of get your get the attention of the company and sort of let them know that you really care. That's really important. Like you said, being formal, it shows that you care, and companies want to see that. Um, um, and yeah, I think if you were to start asking sort of social or like more personal side questions, they might find that kind of weird. And some of them even might get angry with you and tell them that, that's off topic. So you do want to be careful if you decide to do that. because some people will kind of find that strange, I guess, in the States.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that just for find out about communication, we need to know certain like terminologies because I was searching and I found that, for example, in French, use a specific words or like terminology for business. So we need to study that details because that's another thing that is gonna maybe describe or probably it's gonna be like the reaction of the French people. And yeah, I think that we already finished.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sam, for
No, thank
for
you.
taking this. Give me a second.